Welcome to Alex Talks About History, and I'm here with Uncle Lester.
Yeah!
So let's see. The earliest known written records of the history of China date from as early as 1250 BC, from the Shang dynasty, c. 1600 to 1046 BC, during the King Wu Ding's reign, who was mentioned as the 21st Shang king by the same.
Yeah, that's what's part of China's history.
The Indus Valley Civilization, IVC, was a Bronze Age civilization in the northwestern regions of South Asia, lasting from 3300 BCE to 1300 BCE, and in its mature form from 2600 BCE to 1900 BCE. The Norte Chico civilization, also Carol or Carol Soup civilization, was a complex pre-Columbian era society that included as many as 30 major population centers in what is now the Norte Chico region of north-central coastal Peru. The Hittites were an Anatolian people who played an important role in establishing an empire centered on Hattusa in north-central Anatolia around 1600 BCE.
This might be used by the Greeks or a beta version of the Greeks.
Mycenaean Greece, or the Mycenaean civilization, was the last phase of the Bronze Age in ancient Greece, spanning the period from approximately 1600 to 1100 BC.
And then we have the Indus River Valley civilization, who are now gone.
A mantra, Sanskrit, Romanized, mantra, English pronunciation mantra, mn, is a sacred utterance, a numinous sound, a syllable, word or phonemes, or group of words in Sanskrit believed by practitioners to have religious, magical or spiritual powers.
Also known as Vedic texts.
The Late Bronze Age collapse was a transition period in the Near East, Anatolia, the Aegean region, North Africa, the Caucasus, the Balkans and the Eastern Mediterranean from the Late Bronze Age to the Early Iron Age, a transition which historians believe was violent, sudden, and culturally disruptive.
The ones that got to business are the Phoenicians.
In the Hebrew Bible, the 12 tribes of Israel or tribes of Israel descended from the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, who was later named Israel.
And they believe in God.
The Olmecs, LMKS, were the earliest known major Mesoamerican civilization. Following a progressive development in Soconusco, they occupied the tropical lowlands of the modern-day Mexican states of Veracruz and Tabasco. It has been speculated that the Olmecs derived in part from the neighboring Maquia or Mixozoc cultures.
Phoenicia /F schwa single quote nia schwa / 5. From ancient Greek, Phia Mikron iota nu iota kappa eta. Phoenicic was an ancient Semitic-speaking Thalassocratic civilization that originated in the Levant region of the eastern Mediterranean, specifically modern Lebanon.
I know that. One more question. The Persian Empire or Imperial Iran, Persian, translit, Sahansahi Iran, is any one of the many imperial dynasties centered in Iran, Persia, from the 6th century BC, the Achaemenid Empire, to the 20th century CE, the Pahlavi dynasty. Anyways, we're finished. To be continued. Next episode I'm going to name myself, but only for Miami as a joining Alex. This episode was called Alex Talks About History.